Welcome to the Don't Know Show. This could be our last show of the year because we'll probably take off the next two Sundays, which is Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Not that we'll be working on Christmas Eve. So I hope you're all having fun and enjoying everything. And then New Year's Eve, we probably want to just go watch fireworks and probably don't want to enjoy us or listen to us. But we want to tell you we have a great show this week. Scott's awake and happy and excited, and only train wrecks to show at the end when he gets tired. So that was pretty good.
I didn't train wreck. Steve got tired, so that's why he train wrecked the show.
No, but we talked about a lot of stuff. And I think it's one of our better shows in a while, just because of the fact that Scott was up for it. So thank you for being Scott. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being my partner. Thank you for being a friend.
I wanted to sing that so bad, but I don't like doing that one a cappella. But thank you for doing this for us, Steve.
Thank you for doing it, friend. All right. So
naughty boy.
With that, we should just start the show.
Okay. Enjoy it. And remember, we want you all to have a Merry Christmas in case you have to leave before the end of the show.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show, featuring What Happened to the World. Remember that old show we used to have called What Happened to the World? Yep. And just remember, if it's cold where you are, watch our show. Because in an hour, you'll still be cold, but you'll have watched our show.
That's not necessarily true. We might get them laughing so hard, they'll be burning up calories like crazy and starting to sweat.
Well, I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. This is tell how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and a live Twitch stream.
Yep. And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. Scott is in Delavan, Wisconsin. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Don't believe him.
Don't believe him what?
You're not in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay. Not in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nope.
You're right. I'm currently in North Las Vegas, Nevada. But we're going to talk about what we know is going on in the world today, minus politics, minus religion, because anything negative in the world we don't need you to dwell on. This is your chance to escape. This is your chance to have fun. This is your chance to just enjoy life, if you would. We're going to talk about all kinds of fun things today. I got some good stuff on the subjects. And also, we're going to talk about the pictures behind us. But go to whathappened.world down there. And when you go to whathappened.world, you can follow us on our social media. You can see all our posts. I did not see a post from you this week. Did you pull one up late? Did you?
I thought I did 3 posts this week.
Let's take a look here. Let's go to, where is it? Search, Scott.
Does anybody know what time it is?
Yeah, the last post you did was December 8th.
Seriously?
That was the fishing one with the picture you have behind you. And I made a comment. It says 4 comments. And my copy is, you almost fish like, I got to edit that. You almost fish like, spend all day in Buffalo Wild Wings like me. I got to edit that. That makes no sense at all. I'm going to edit it right now. You almost fish like me. I spend. So here's how I fish. I spend all day in Buffalo Wild Wings watching football. Then I stop at the store and buy whatever fish I want. I always catch something. And that's the last post you put up. But whatever you believe, Scott, you and your other life you have, I have no idea what you're.
I just realized I posted on one of my other things.
Sure you did.
Apparently I have 6 different things I can post from.
Sure.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6.
Sure.
And I do have a notification on this one.
Nothing for us. But that's fine. But we're going to talk about what's going on in the world today. And it's called the Don't Know Show because Scott
doesn't know anything
unless you put him on the spot, and then he knows everything. It's the weirdest, strangest thing.
I know. I can't explain it either.
You listen to him, he's like, I didn't know I posted on it. I didn't post on it. Then I go, what'd you eat for today? I don't know. What'd you eat for today? Then you start getting in specific things. Then he goes, all of a sudden he's a savant. Oh, well, it's 5 3/4 inches by 25. And that would be to the 5th place. And then they came in 3rd place. And this happened on that. And on Monday I ate that. And it's like ridiculous. I have no idea how to even deal with this man.
Simply, just keep giving me fish.
Simply,
Fish.
I will deal with you simply. I will use small words. So let's talk about the picture behind you.
Fish.
The band?
No. Unfortunately, the picture makes them look a lot bigger than they are. These are mini fish, the Swedish fish. They come in different flavors when you get them this way, and they're really kind of good.
Are they like M&Ms? They're all the same flavor, just different colors.
No, they're actually different flavors.
Okay. Cool.
But you are right about the M&Ms, unless you get the flavored M&Ms, like the mint flavored M&Ms and the
but they're all mint, no matter
spice.
what color.
That's correct. They're all the same.
So yes and no, all at the same time.
I was going to take a picture of something that I went and bought, which I have not done in a very long time that is similar to this. And this is, are you familiar with Jelly Belly?
Am I familiar with Jelly Bellies?
Yes.
You mean the factory that was in San Jose that I took the tour of?
Correct.
No, I have no idea.
I was pretty sure you completely forgot about that. So the fact that you remember you went to the factory is impressive, because you know how you forget everything if it's more than 15 minutes old. Oh, wait, that's me.
Yeah.
Crap.
You even forgot that.
Yeah, see, it's but anywho's, back like 15 years ago, we used at the grocery store I used to go to before they closed down this branch local. They used to have a bulk candy bin. You could literally go in there and scoop and buy candy by the pound. Okay.
Right.
And
people stick their hands in there. They got rid of a lot of it because of COVID.
They got rid of this way before COVID. And these are all individually packed, or not most, most of it was individually wrapped, or had a lid and you had to pull on a button and a drawer and it shot like a scoop. So you couldn't touch it. But anyway, they used to have this product from Sunkist. You know,
everybody noticed that Scott did a sound effect there. There's a button you push. It was probably a gravity feed thing you pulled over, but yet he made it mechanical. Go ahead.
No, it had a little auger in it.
Oh, it really had an auger in it?
Yeah, when you pull the thing out, it'll sit a trip, a switch, and you hear the auger go, and it would push you right out. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, it wasn't like the gumball machine. That's gravity feed. But anywho's, the Sunkist had a individually wrapped jelly disc, a little round disc about yay big. Okay. But it was made with real fruit pectin, which is almost nobody does anymore. So even though it's not good for you, it's not as bad for you as you could, because it's actually made with real fruit. And I have not been able to find them for at least 15 years. I kid you not. And I got to be careful. Susie can't hear me because she's in bed anyway. I've been looking for something different to get her for Christmas. And I just happened to come across the Jelly Belly thing, and they sell a 10-pound box for $100. And I'm like, that seems like a lot of money. But then I looked at how much a single bag from 4 ounces is $5, right? Because it's made with real root pectin. So I bought it.
So your $5 thing makes me laugh, because I use T-Mobile for my phone. There's this app called T-Mobile Tuesdays, and every Tuesday they give something away. Well, this week they gave away, for the whole week you can go, but get it once, but you have the whole week to use it. For $5, you get a pepperoni pizza and a 2-liter Diet Pepsi from Pizza Pizza.
Okay, that's a good deal.
That's a great deal.
Yeah.
The next deal down was you could go to the movie theater, and I don't remember which one, but you could get $5 off a bucket of popcorn.
Oh, so that means the popcorn was only $12.
So yeah. So I'm like, could I just go buy the $5 pizza and soda and then just sneak that into the theater? Because I've got my whole meal for $5 as opposed to getting $5 off of a popcorn, which is still going to cost me $5.
There you go.
I just thought that was funny that the $5 thing came up. So
it's like the old pizza commercials. Second pizza for $5.
Yeah. So cool. So just to prove my point, where are we in the show, Scott?
No idea.
Thank you. Don't know, show. Scott doesn't know.
We're at the point where we talk about what's behind you, Steve.
There you go. Thank you for asking, Scott. So,
yes, see, he's in North Las Vegas in a parking lot.
I was on the street.
Oh,
Can you see what that car is parked smashed into?
Is it smashed into a tree?
No, look up.
Look up.
Those are wires. That's a pole.
Oh.
That is a phone pole, electrical pole. And the car smashed in. This was on. Did I talk about this last week? Well, you wouldn't know. No, it was after I was driving home. So it was after I was driving home after the show last week.
Okay.
2 days later, same road, 1 mile closer to work. Guess what?
You figured out they're aiming for you.
Somebody smashed into another pole and took it out. Same power line, same coming down the street, same power line, different pole.
Okay. How many more poles are between this one and where you work?
I don't know.
Because you got to figure out how many days in a row it's going to take before they get to you.
Point being is, it is scary to drive here in Vegas. And my insurance went up. My insurance went up 15%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine only went up 7%.
Yeah. And guess what? There aren't a lot of insurance companies here that'll even insure you if you live in Las Vegas. Like the General. You heard of the General?
Yep.
They won't insure anybody who lives in Las Vegas. Nope, sorry, we don't insure people who live there.
Interesting.
Drive there. So you're limited on the companies you can use. And here's the worst part. Oh, go get this company. It's really cheap. You don't know if the company's good or bad until you need them.
That's
and then
correct.
if you need them and they're bad, it's too late.
You're
screwed.
100%.
So, yeah. So I have Progressive.
All right. As an FYI, and normally we don't promote companies that don't sponsor us. The Pekin Insurance is the company for Susie's car. They did a great job. I was dumbfounded by how well they handled the situation.
The Peak?
Pekin.
Oh, Pekin.
Pekin, Illinois. Pekin Insurance.
I don't know them.
Yeah,
they must be
big.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh. You're sure it's not an office and it was somebody else? It's Pekin in?
Well, yeah.
Here goes stuff that don't know show.
I have an independent insurance agent who shops around for me. And the company that she uses for a lot of our stuff is Pekin. I have other insurance companies because Pekin didn't have the best one for my farm. I have
Pekin Insurance, Pekin Insurance. Businesses closed. Pekin, Illinois. Yeah, Pekin, Illinois. Where is Pekin, Illinois?
Middle of the state for all practical purposes.
Let me see if I can zoom out here. It is down by Peoria Heights.
Yeah.
Which is down by Peoria. Which isn't really middle of the state.
Yeah.
Peoria is it's a suburb outside of it's north of St. Louis, dude. I mean, it's right outside of Chicago. Peoria, Bolingbrook, you know. Don't know, show. Scott doesn't know.
I could swear that I drove down through Pekin when I was going on the way down to the SIU.
Yeah, probably. But you drive through a lot of stuff. You know where Bloomington Normal is? It's north of that.
Yeah.
It's north of Bloomington Normal.
Well, of course. But Bloomington Normal's way down there.
Oh, is it? I used to drive to Bloomington Normal every night when I worked for Kraft.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a 4-hour drive out of Chicago. Not even.
I was going to say it was probably a 3-hour drive from Chicago, 6 hours round trip. Yeah. But still, you know, from Chicago, you could be at the end of the state in 6 hours.
No, you can't.
No, I keep forgetting you're a slowpoke.
Springfield is further north. St. Louis is an 8-hour drive. St. Louis is an 8-hour drive.
Yes, but now you're not just going south, you're going west.
Scott, you don't know. You're wrong. Okay?
I don't know I'm wrong.
Pull up MapQuest on your computer.
Why would I do that?
All right, pull up Google Maps.
Google. This is just for you, Steve. It's a good thing we started early because now we have enough time to do this.
Oh, we're not even going to get to your subject that you.
Oh, yeah, fine. It's your fault. You're
Put in
derailing the
Chicago,
show.
put in Chicago, and then St. Louis.
Uh-huh. Oops.
How long?
3 minutes. Oh, hey, I went to Google and guess what it showed me right off the bat? My house. It's like, okay. All right. I'm just doing it this way because it's more fun. I close this. And, oh, look at that. It's right on the Illinois River.
So Carbondale is a 4-hour drive. St. Louis.
All right. It's just north of Springfield.
Chicago to St. Louis is a 4.5-hour drive.
Ooh, have you ever been to Paducah?
Yeah, Paducah, Kentucky. And Peoria is a 2.5-hour drive.
Very rare I go down that far. St. Louis, I've been to St. Louis the most down there, but.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, it's farther up than I thought it was.
Bad. Yeah, not even halfway through the state, I'm telling you, dude.
I don't know.
You don't know. Exactly. The Don't Know Show. Scott doesn't know.
It helps.
Living up to the name of the show. Where do you think I got the name of the show?
It's all about the vernacular.
Where do you think I got the name of the show from?
Because you were always confused.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, Scott will do one of his famous segues to get us to our next subject.
I will.
Uh-huh. Very good. That was a good segue. But now you got to do it drunk. Or with Irish bro. More like goofy. All right, now do it with an Irish accent. Ha
ha. Oh, no, it's more Scottish.
Whatever.
They're grumpy.
Not grumpy.
My Scottish friend says that the thing he loves about going to Scotland is when you're in the bar, all the guys are bitching about something. They're all grumpy.
Would like to confirm that Santa Claus has permission to enter Irish airspace and to cross our borders on December 24th through December 25th. And I want to thank IAA, Inish, Department of Agriculture and the Revenue Commissioners for allowing the necessary exemptions to occur.
Cool, I'm safe.
Sleeps away from Christmas, and many children, having written their letters to Santa Taoiseach, are anxiously awaiting the arrival of Santa Claus. And I know Santa, Mrs. Claus and all the elves are very busy making all the presents and the arrangements for them to be delivered across the world. Can the Taoiseach confirm that arrangements are in place for Santa and the reindeer to enter Irish airspace on Christmas Eve? Garamagat. That's very important. A tough one for him on the last Taoiseach's questions.
Look at how packed it is.
I know, I'm like, yeah, you can only get 6 people to show up for this, huh?
Well, I wish to confirm, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Santa will be facilitated in terms of access to Irish airspace. And our intelligence is that Santa will arrive duly on time for the children of our nation. They may rest assured of that. We may not guarantee a lot of other things, but we'll guarantee that most definitively.
How funny is that?
You know, as I very rarely actually swear. You know this. Once in a while, it blurts out, but this world is so fucked up right now with people who are so full of hate and negativity. It just drives me insane. So when people like important people, these guys are what is it? It's
they're politicians. We don't talk about politics, but whatever.
Right. But they're doing something positive for the people. That's nice.
They're getting TV time for themselves, but okay, whatever.
It is, but still.
So have you seen the new latest craze for decorating your Christmas tree?
Are you talking about the potato cannons with the lights attached to them?
No, I'm not seeing that.
Oh, yeah.
Lights attached to them?
Yeah, that's one of the things I learned about today.
Oh, go ahead. You stopped the show. Let's hear it.
Well, apparently you could make, you know what a potato cannon is, of course, right? For those of you who don't know what a potato cannon is, you take potatoes, and if you get certain kinds like Wisconsin russets, they're really, really almost the exact same shape. It's really weird how they do that. They're the same shape and size. So you can buy a piece of PVC or steel, but PVC is a lot easier, and that the potato will fit in, but you drill a hole at the bottom, put a cap on the bottom, pour a lighter fluid in there, drop the potato in there, and then hold a match by the hole at the bottom, and the potato goes poof, shoots out like a firework, right? Well, apparently, these guys thought it would be interesting because they had a really tall tree in their front yard. When I say tall, I'm talking probably 30-footer. And they wanted to see if they could shoot the strings of lights up there. Apparently, it works, except that not all the lights make it.
So, first off, don't know show. No, all the potatoes are not the same size. They are sized. They are called 50 count potatoes or 40 count potatoes or 30 count potatoes.
Right, but when you buy them is what I meant. You buy a bag, they're usually about the same size.
Yeah, because they're sized.
Correct. Which is why this works.
And you know why they're sized or why it's called 30 count, 50 count? Because that's how many are per pound. Well, not per pound, per box. I don't remember what the weight of the box is, but there's 50 potatoes in there. It's like when you buy hot dogs. Hot dogs are 8 to 1.
8-to-1s, 4-to-1s, 6-to-1s, 11-to-1s.
Right. And then hamburgers, quarter pounders, 1/4 of a pound of meat. Well, they size the potatoes.
Yeah, just remember though, you definitely want quarter pounders. You don't want third pounders because third pounders are smaller.
They grow. They don't all grow the same size. So the Don't Know Show wants to correct Scott. He doesn't know.
I knew.
No.
You dug deeper. I was just talking about buying a bag of the one size. They're going to be the same size. That's all I said.
What you said. No, you know. Play it back. You said they all grow the same size.
I don't think I said grow.
You said grow the same size.
Yeah,
here in Wisconsin, they all grow the same size.
No, I did not say that either.
When you play it back,
I did say Wisconsin russet.
Wisconsin, they all grow the same size. So it works really well for listen back to it. I'm right, you're wrong. Don't know.
Every time you say that, I listen to it through the middle of the week and I find out I'm right. And it's too late to say anything about it.
Yeah, well, you then cut the clip out, bring it back. You've never cut the clip out and brought it back because I'm always right. All right, so I don't think this is a safe way to decorate your tree, though.
Oh no, these guys were
not that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you got something else.
Not that. I don't do this.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that tree's toast.
I don't know why we don't have that. How long ago did you call the fire department? The response time on this. Oh my God.
Yeah, look at that guy walking closer. What an idiot!
Yeah, that sap gets super hot and that tree blows up. So what happened is that the tree grew and was touching the power lines, and sap got wet enough and it grounded itself.
Yeah.
There are a lot of those videos.
It's one of the reasons why around here, twice a year, trucks come by and cut trees.
Yeah, they have to turn it back.
Because people plant their trees under wires. Now, granted, I have an apple tree underneath one of my wires, but the apple tree's not going to get that tall because you cut the top of it off.
What was this video supposed to be? Uh-oh. Did I lose a video?
It's your video, not mine.
Oh, you got the show subject list.
I do. It says YouTube.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. It says YouTube B. What's YouTube B?
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It does not.
It doesn't say YouTube-B. The next subject.
youtu.be is what it says. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one again. No, that one does it too. Cool way to decorate Christmas trees. HTTPS.
I asked what the next subject was.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's about Santa hats.
It's not about Santa hats.
It's not?
No.
Is it about chef hats?
Sure.
Okay.
So you know what a sea urchin is?
I do.
You like to scuba dive and check them out. And sea urchins protect themselves.
Yes, they do.
How do they protect themselves?
Little spines.
That's the story way. With what?
Little spines.
And
I didn't know anything else. I just know about the spines. If you step on one when you're walking in the sand, it's very painful. Well, it has a little poison in it, but it's just enough to make your foot hurt.
yeah, they also wear shells. They find shells on the bottom.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And some divers, well, with dirt and pollution in the ocean, some of them will take plastic cups.
Yeah.
Right. So the divers will put shells there and let the sea urchin go over to the shell.
Right.
Well, I don't know. There are 950 species of sea urchins living on seabeds.
Okay. Sure.
Biologist Morgan Kester, she liked the fact that they could camouflage themselves. So I don't know if she did this or somebody else, but somebody decided to use their 3D printer to make hats for the sea urchins.
Okay.
And the sea urchins wear them. Look at the pictures.
Okay. I will admit that's kind of cool.
This is freaking hilarious. Our seers like to cover their heads, so we printed them some hats. So instead of shells, some idiot is printing them hats.
Okay.
See, here's the shells. See all the shells?
Yes.
But look at their hats in the picture now. But there's the shells that they're protecting themselves with. So yeah, so they took away the shell, they gave them hats.
Okay.
That's just weird. I'm sorry.
Okay. I have this thought running through my head. First of all, what is the material that 3D printers usually utilize for creating stuff?
Oh, it's plastics.
Right. There's this whole big thing about not putting plastics in our oceans.
Right. Oh, I didn't say this made any sense at all. I just saw this and I thought, it's amazing what people think of.
Well, yeah. Okay. Again, is it working? Possibility of it. I mean, it.
Want to try those words again?
There's a possibility of it working.
When I screw up words, I always try them again.
Okay. So, however, shouldn't they be? Well, yeah, I guess they'd use multiple small shells, but with the size that they're putting on these things, how are they covering?
Well, they can't. They don't put a lot of weight, but they put it. Well, you saw the picture. You know, when they put the shells on, they don't cover. You know, they put a lot of shells. Like they take small shells. Here, I'll show you the picture again.
Yes. Well, I know what you're talking about. It's a bunch of small clam shells, usually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That guy's got 6 shells on his head.
Right. It's kind of interesting. How do they get them up there? You know,
they have control of their
apparently a lot more than I anticipated them to have.
You call tentacles?
Yeah. So, but again, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just think it's funny.
Goober says so too.
I don't know what the weather is by you, but
you don't want to know. Huh.
It's been unbelievable here. It was 65 yesterday. It was 61 today. It's been above 60 all week. It's been nice here. Like literally, I was walking around without this sweatshirt on yesterday.
We've been in the 40s all week. But
Great.
tonight it's been raining all day yesterday and today. Tonight, the temperature's dropping. The wind is supposed to pick up to 45 miles an hour as a cold front comes through. And
That's weird. Cold front, since we just had the hot. This stream must be pushing down.
Yes. From Canada.
Because we're going to be in the 60s for the rest of the week. 61, 62, which is nice for this time of Christmas.
Right.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Let's see what the day forecast says it'll be for Christmas. Monday the 24th. Oh, it's going to get cold. So it stays in the 60s till Thursday. Then Friday it starts to drop to where it gets to be 54 on Monday. So it'll be cold here for Christmas.
Yep. I mean, you guys do get snow once in a while, just not a lot.
Yeah.
Not
But
very often.
they get more in the winter.
Yeah.
So crazy.
I do like it. However, when you get frost in the window, and since nobody carries scrapers, they try to use their credit cards, and then if it's really heavy, they break their credit cards.
Yep. I thought of something for you to get Funguy Cooks for You back going.
Okay, I like it when you think about it. Makes
So
me
you can do little short videos.
Okay.
So quick meals.
Oh.
And all the rage for quick meals is cooking stuff in an air fryer. So Funguy The Entertainer air fry cooks for you. I haven't quite figured it out. But any kind of meals, do you know how many meals there are in air fryers? You know what started it was this. Let me see if I can get this to play.
While you're doing that, let me explain something to you. I have a problem with air cooking because.
But who cares? Don't you want to be famous? Don't you want to be TikTok famous here? Check this out. Did you catch it? She literally cracked the egg and just threw it right on top of it.
Right.
There it is. Air fryer breakfast sandwich. Literally throws the raw egg, butter, raw egg right on top. It runs off the damn thing. I mean, really? Really?
And how long did it take for the air fryer to work?
10 minutes.
You know how long it takes me to make an egg muffin sandwich from scratch, or like 5.
Yeah. Well, not the point, dude. Not the point.
Okay. The point is for me to be cooking on TV.
It's a good thing. You're right. You can do air fried chicken tenders. You can do bacon wrapped avocados. You can do antipasto egg rolls.
Antipasto ain't got no.
You can do
buns.
Cauliflower tots. You can do cheesy beef empanadas. You can do homemade cannolis. That's right. You can do a cannoli in an air fryer. You can do twice baked potatoes, air fried steak. How about air fryer brownies?
I still have that problem.
But that could be the whole gimmick. And then
I need to be able to eat the food when I'm done cooking it.
Bite it and spit it. It's an air fryer. You're not making a lot. You can bite into it and then spit it out and go, this is terrible.
Okay.
Air fried spicy chicken taquitos. Do you want to show the people who watch, or do you want to do something of value? There is no both.
That's not necessarily true.
Air fryer pizza. Here's one I know you're going to love. Air fryer donuts.
Ooh.
I'm sure. Air fryer salmon, air fryer Brussels sprouts.
Let's go back to the air fried donuts. I remember I told you about Quick Trip. We had that discussion about how they've got their food and their donuts are actually really good. They actually do. Well, it's baked, which is technically, they have like a giant convection oven for their donuts and stuff, which is a type of air frying, not the little pot, but a big one. And their donuts are actually pretty good, which I would be surprised, because to me, you'd have to put them in a fryer in order to cook them to make them taste like a donut. But what do I know? I only do donuts for like most of my life.
Air fryer donut.
Yeah.
Here's the air fryer. There's the donuts. Air fryer.
Which brings
Donut.
me to another thing I wanted to talk about since we're talking about food here. I did another judging thing.
Done.
You're not done? Okay.
I'm not done.
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm patient. Are you done, Steve?
No.
Are you sure? Because I'm
air
patient.
fryer,
I'll wait for you.
air fryer blooming onion. Air fryer potatoes, air fryer fish, air fryer chicken, breaded chicken.
Do you have a picture of the onion?
Air fryer.
I'm kind of curious because one of the only things I have a problem with the blooming onions is the bottom is actually too greasy even for me. Huh.
Outback
interesting.
You have this link, so you have all these recipes. But this one, no. And you can whip this stuff up quickly, and it's all in an air fryer mozzarella sticks, air fryer garlic herb turkey breast, air fryer chicken thighs, air fryer cinnamon apple chips, sweet potato fries, air fryer fried chicken, air fryer crispy bacon, air fryer cinnamon rolls, Parmesan fried tortellini, air fryer French sticks, Parmesan chicken, air fryer pickle chips, avocado fries, Thanksgiving turkey. So there's more. There's
all right.
20
I'm
more.
going to do some research tomorrow.
There's 20 more recipes on this other one. You can do apple crisp with oatmeal streusel air fryer. You can do, it's a little stuff. There's all these. The links are here for you.
Okay, I see them. I know they're there.
You have an air fryer?
I do not have one. No.
Oh. Well, and I blew that, I guess. But we are going to take a break now for the genuine positivity message. Then we're going to come back. We're going to come back. Be right back after Funguy The Entertainer does our now. Okay, so you're going to do the genuine positivity message. The question is, who judges the cooking show, Funguy The Entertainer or Scott Thomas?
Actually, she uses my real name, which is kind of interesting.
So neither. Okay, so we're going to go with Funguy The Entertainer doing our genuine positive message, and then we'll be back with Scott to tell us about his food contest. Take it away, Funguy.
Hats come in all shapes, sizes, and styles. Some are fashion accessories, some are more practical. But just like life, you can make something practical look good and feel good if you have the positive mindset to do so. Do you know what I did, Steve? I took your advice. Are you shocked?
I don't know. What was that?
Your advice is that when you do your messages, you read them out loud to make sure that they flow. So I did that. You notice it flowed well?
Well, congratulations. Don't know, show achieve something.
Yes. We should get an award for this.
Your friendship is my reward, Scott. Oh, sorry. You want to give me a award, not a reward. But speaking of a reward, you did so for those of you who do or do not know, who have been long-time listeners, you should be. If you're not, don't know show. Scott judges cooking contests. So he is a local celebrity, regional celebrity.
Technically, yeah.
And because of that, they let him go on and do the judging. So tell us about your latest foray into food competition and judging.
Well, it was kind of interesting. It was a smaller group than normal. So I had extra free time because I go there and watch their whole process. At first, they don't know who I am. I look like one of the employees from the resort. So nobody knows, that I'm their judge. I go through their room like I'm checking out the ingredients, make sure they have enough stuff to work with. And I watch them as they design their store concept, figure out what kind of pizza they're going to make, and then do their commercial or create their commercial. And during this time, I'm walking through there. Since it was such a small group, there was a lot of downtime.
So slow down. Why don't you explain the process for those of us who have no idea? For those who don't know.
Okay. Basically, what these are, they're team building exercises. And the team building exercises, companies come into the resort, and the lady in charge of them puts this together. She tells them what they have to do. They have to create a pizza company. They have to create a pizza that goes along with the pizza company name. Just to give you an idea, the team that won this year, it was Prego Pizza, because 2 of the girls were pregnant, 2 of the girls just had babies, and 2 of the girls are considering having babies next year. So they did it as a joke, but they did it so well, they ended up winning because they created a pizza that made sense. The commercial was funnier than snot.
You left that part out.
What?
That they have to create a company name,
right?
Create a pizza that goes along with the company name.
Correct.
And they have to create
a commercial to sell their pizza.
There it is.
Okay. So funny. But because of the smaller group, I had some downtime. I mean, after I checked everything out a couple of times, it's like there's nothing going to be happening now for the next 20 minutes. So they had extra dough balls ready to go because they always get extras in case one of them gets dropped or whatever. There's always extras. So I decided to make a pizza. And I had already seen what pizzas they were making. I've been told by many people, I think you included, that a white sauce pizza, which is basically an Alfredo sauce instead of a marinara sauce or a bolognese sauce, you said that it was really good. I decided to make one. Never made one before, right? I also like pan style pizzas, but we weren't able to do that. But I like them a little thicker. I like that. So I took my dough ball, put my cornmeal down. Instead of flour, I used cornmeal to roll out the dough. Okay. I made it kind of thick, so it wasn't as big as it would be. I put all my sauce on it. I put spinach, chicken, red peppers, and it looked like, because it's Christmas, right? So when I did all that, and then I added the mozzarella cheese, it looked like a Christmas wreath, only solid, no hole in the middle, right? And I put the whole thing together in 4 minutes. And when I looked up, I noticed half the room was watching me because they're like, how the hell did you do that so fast? Because it took them like a half an hour to make their pizzas, right?
Yeah, but they were thinking about it. You knew what you wanted to do.
Well, it was to me, it's what I call a ratatouille moment. Something just said, this is what I needed to put on here.
And made it a wreath. That would have been even funnier.
Yes. So anyway, I took it home.
Yeah. And?
Because there's so much pizza there, instead of cooking my pizza, I took it home. Okay. I cooked it at home. It was freaking awesome, dude. I mean, like, wowzer awesome. I said, this is so much better than marinara sauce.
Yeah. Oh, no. Alfredo sauce on a pizza is good.
Yep. Susie said that I should have put one more thing on it. Now I can't remember what it was.
Jalapenos.
No.
Pineapple.
No.
Sunday hate mail to Steve Allen. It's
although one of the teams did do a pineapple pizza. I even mentioned our show and you saying pineapple doesn't go on pizza.
It does go on pizza. Pineapple and American bacon. The salt and the pineapple is awesome. Yeah. But everybody I know, don't put pineapple on bacon. You got to put pineapple on pizza. You can't do it. You can't do it. No.
Certainly can. Pineapple and bacon go great together.
So, real TV shows, the Don't Know show, when they do the real TV shows and they're recording them for that.
Yes.
They cook all morning. And then
everything's ready before the show starts. Yes.
Ready. No. This is the actual cooking competition. They cook all the food.
Oh, the competitions. Okay.
Competitions, TV competition show.
Yeah.
They cook all the food. They go around. They watch. Then, because it's a TV production, they break for lunch. Then they come back after lunch, and then the judges are tasting the food, and it's cold.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I did not.
So the food you're seeing them taste is cold food. What you don't see is they make an extra plate and they put it under the counter. And when everybody's breaking for lunch, the judges are going around and tasting the hot meal underneath. So they're tasting the food hot, and they've already made up their mind of what they're going to say and all that stuff. But when you're looking at them eat the food, when they're actually doing the judging, that food's been, even if it's under a warmer, it's cold, it's old, It's nasty.
I don't know why they do that. That's silly.
Well, yeah, how else are you going to do it?
They could do the thing right as it's done. When the food's done and it's hot, just
You know how
film it.
long it takes to do these shows and these interviews and all this stuff with the people?
No, yeah. I guess they got
And
to
then
do the
you gotta
interviews
break-
beforehand, right?
You know, there are rules. They have to break for lunch. They have to take breaks. They have to break for
Yeah.
lunch. So I'm glad in your world, in your don't know world, everything is so wonderful. However, no.
I did realize that I had been making an error, which is probably what cost me from getting as many people as I should have had, because people love my food, but they say the videos are too long. When
Yeah.
I watch the shows that
It's all
Susie
the problem with
watches, they actually have all the ingredients pre-diced, everything's ready to go.
Yeah.
They just poop, it's all done, and they already pre-cook everything. So they're making the next day's food for you because your food that they already made it for today.
Yeah. Well, or you just cut the video down. You don't just, you take you go to lunch while it's cooking or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't leave the film running. You edit it down. That's what I'm saying. That's why this air fry thing is perfect for you. And
I do edit it down. So yeah.
Cooked. Yeah.
Yeah. My biggest error was when I did my pico de gallo, because we put the whole thing of all the nights of all the different stuff, because we were talking and it was, it's like our show,
Well, that's fine if you're doing talking. That's something different. That's not cooking.
So, but anyway, I had a lot of fun. Oh, Andrew's here. Hello, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. Good morning.
Did you see the show the other week where we were talking about you? No, I forgot. I slept through it.
Greetings.
It's supposed to be season's greetings at this time of year, sir.
He's on a delay. No. So cool. Well, welcome aboard. Good morning. I hope things are wonderful in your part of the world. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. What else? What else does get celebrated?
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, and New Year's.
If you're in Iowa, you worship Satan Day or whatever.
Okay.
It's not a religion, but they put it in the government building. But we don't talk about politics.
Andrew, did you get my text with the picture of what looks like basically the Capitol in Brussels with a square, a park square in front of it?
Why? Where was that at? Where'd you take the picture?
So I didn't take the picture. It came across on my feed, and I said, "Damn, that is absolutely beautiful." It's Brussels, Belgium. Now, you don't look at the text that I sent you ever. Now I feel sad.
Texts don't go through. I keep telling you that. Don't worry, Andrew. He sends me texts. I show him. They don't come through.
Yeah, and they're on my phone, and it says they were sent.
They weren't. Hey, are you a Star Wars fan?
Me or Andrew?
You or Andrew?
Of course, I'm a Star Wars fan.
All right. Reader's Digest, your favorite book. Had you been doing your homework, you would have seen that they put 100 Star Wars trivia questions to put fans to the test.
Okay.
So my question is, are any of these even any good? Are these just stupid, or are they good? Like as trivia.
Find out.
Right. So first one, we're not going to do all 100.
Of course not. That would take way too long.
Luke Skywalker's home planet.
Say again.
What is Luke Skywalker's home planet? And I don't know if this is a question, if this is right. Tatooine. That's where he grew up as a boy, but
correct.
His home planet, not his planet, right?
Okay, it's not his birth planet, but it was his home planet.
But it's where they sent him to grow to live, right? All right, now this one, okay, I know the answer to this one just because of the fact that I know the backstory behind it, so I'm going to read the question.
Okay.
What color is Mace Windu's lightsaber? Okay, do you know who Mace Windu is? You know a guy from Capital One? What's his name?
What's in your wallet?
The actor's name. Why can't I think of his name?
You mean the character name?
No, Mace Windu is the character's name. Samuel Jackson. Sam Jackson. So what color was his lightsaber? And I can tell you why.
I'm trying to. Is he the one with a weird color, like it was almost purple?
It was purple.
Okay.
You know why it was purple? He asked.
I don't remember that. I sort of remember, but I don't remember what the reply was.
He asked the director. He said, "Hey, could I have a purple lightsaber?" And everybody's blues and reds, right? And he goes, "Sure, we can make a blue and a purple one. Why not?" The reason he wanted to is because in his scene where he's fighting in the big arena, where everybody's fighting and all these lightsabers are going,
Right.
He wanted to know where he was in the fight scene.
Oh, that's smart.
That's pretty funny. So that's good trivia right there. Okay. Let's go down a little bit farther.
That was getting a little deeper because I'm pretty sure that the color of the lightsaber had to do with your force.
No, it has to do with maybe that's the
for the movie. That's another thing, but yeah.
What is Yoda's home planet? Now that there is Baby Yoda,
That's Grogu.
Grogu.
Yeah.
They still don't ever tell you Yoda's home planet. It's never revealed.
Yeah, I know it was a swamp planet.
You don't know that.
Right. I don't recall him ever saying it.
All right. Who gave Kylo Ren the scar on his face?
Was that Obi-Wan as a young man?
Ray did.
Really?
Yep. How is Kylo Ren related to Luke Skywalker?
Third cousins. I don't know.
Who is Luke Skywalker's sister?
Leia.
Who is Kylo Ren's mother?
Oh my goodness. Wasn't she
Han Solo?
Han Solo was
the father.
Right.
And she's the mother of Kylo Ren. So if the mother is Luke Skywalker's sister, what is Kylo Ren to Luke Skywalker? His nephew.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nephew.
I was watching Andrew's answers. He's answering the question, but he's got the delay, so I was trying to delay you a little bit.
Yeah, he's close. He got purple. His nephew. Good job, Andrew. Andrew knew. He pays attention to the movies. So my question is, are these good trivia questions or are these like Reader Digest type questions?
Well, both, if you want to get technical. They're good questions because they could be like, some of them can be thought of two different ways. The correct answer had to do with the filming of the movie and the technical, not the storyline. So it's that's good. It's like, I do crossword puzzles a lot. Okay. And it drives me crazy because you do 3 in a row where the clue is common sense for the answer. However, you do some of these advanced ones, the clue could be derived in 2, 3, sometimes even 4 different ways. And you got to make it fit what you're looking for, the word. So, yes.
So where did George Lucas film scenes of the planet Tatooine in A New Hope? I'll give you a hint. I've been there and we've talked about it on the show.
Yeah. Tunisia.
Not the location of the movie, but where it was.
Yeah.
Death Valley National Park.
Right.
Tatooine in A New Hope, it was Death Valley National Park. Right here between Nevada and
Nevada.
California.
Yeah, between Nevada and Nevada.
Here's the easy one. What material is Han Solo frozen in during The Empire Strikes Back?
Wasn't that carbonite?
Yes. Yes. Good one.
Which is like really weird. No.
I can't think of the ones.
Yeah, I have no idea either. But that's okay.
The ones are very good. So
Okay.
Baby Yoda's real name, Grogu. You already answered that. So I guess these are okay. But I'm like,
Well,
You know
I
what they
don't.
don't have in here? You know what they
don't-
don't have? Why didn't Darth Vader go, hey, C3PO and R2D2 when he first saw them? Considering later in the story, you find out that he built them. He found them from the junkyard and put them back together. He built C3PO from scratch. Well, not from scratch, but from all the parts, put them back together. That's why he has the one leg a different color.
Well, that happens later in the like second or third movie.
No, it happens when you put them together. That's always been that way. Wrong. Wrong.
I could swear that he ended up getting a gold-colored leg or in one of the other shows, and then later on, even further. Oh, I keep forgetting the numbers are screwed up.
Remember, they didn't film in order.
Right. That's my dilemma. Yep. 4, 5, 6. Then we got 1, 2, 3.
They didn't film in order and they didn't write them in order. So there's a lot of inconsistencies because they didn't know what they were going to write in the future one. Yeah. So that's Reader's Digest.
Cool.
All right.
I haven't gotten a new one yet. I mean, since we talked about it today, it'll probably be in the mailbox tomorrow.
It's probably an old story too.
Oh, I don't remember because I read them every month and I don't remember that.
Well, now you know half the answers. Yeah, see, Andrew's got, they see they're all in the wrong order.
Yep, 4, 5, 6. They're 1, 2, 3.
He didn't write them all either. He didn't write them all. And he didn't even write them all, even when they were all written. He had other people write some of the later ones. So, did you hear the bad news about Shark Tank?
I don't think that's bad news.
I do.
I don't.
I do, because I think the economy. I know we don't talk politics, but people are saying it's the sign of the apocalypse. The last time Mark Cuban got out of everything, the economy crashed. He got out just before he sold all of his businesses and all that, all his computer tech companies and all that, just before everything crashed. He is leaving Shark Tank. He sold the Mavericks. You know that, right?
Nope.
Yeah, he sold the Mavericks. That's sports. Why would you know that?
Exactly.
But
it took me 5 days to find out the Packers lost last week.
Did you know? We talked about before on the show, but Mark Cuban is like richer than all the other Sharks put together, right?
Oh God, yes.
Okay. So, do you know how much money Mark Cuban has invested over his 10-year run at Shark Tank?
I would assume millions.
Yes. How many millions?
Well, I'm going to say almost 30.
Okay, so you're reading the thing. So
well, you when you highlight it, it attracted my eyeball to it. Duh.
Sure. Yeah, 29 million. So 29 million. How much is Mark Cuban worth?
Well, according to this, 6.2 billion.
Right. So 29 million to Mark Cuban is like you and I going searching in our couch.
Not quite, but close.
That has fallen out of people's pockets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not quite.
Not quite.
Oh, okay. 29 million is 0.46%.
Yes.
Not 46%, not 1%. Less than half of 1%.
Correct. Amazing,
that's
right?
That's couch change money for you.
Yes. No.
You're so wealthy.
I'm so wealthy. Yes, because I have all these fish.
That's couch change money for you. That is just amazing. He spent $29 million in 10 years investing in these companies. I'm sure he's made most of it back. I say he made a big profit because he had some that failed. But still, to think that is not even 1% of his net worth.
Yeah, amazing. Not
even one half of 1%. That's just crazy.
Cuckoo bonkers.
But you know what it's time for again?
Oh my goodness. Is it really? I have to introduce you now, don't I?
No, it's time for just a video.
Oh,
What
video?
do you think it was time for?
Well, it's time for the word of the day.
No, it's not.
Well,
Not
we started 10 minutes early, so yeah, that's what I
doing
thought.
this. We're doing this because we're going to be taking 2 weeks off.
Oh, yes, we will do this.
We're doing this.
We're going on vacation.
Sharing on the screen. Well, you'll be working.
Yes.
So, all right. Check this out. This is what I want to do. This is the kind of programming I want to be able to do.
We're gonna have the best looking house in town, Russ. I've always wanted to do this.
I think you might be overdoing it, Dad.
Russ, when was the last time I overdid anything? Drum roll, please.
Yeah, right.
Drum roll.
Joy to the world.
Beautiful, Clark.
Oh, talk about pissing your money away. Oh, I hope you kids see what a silly waste of resources this was.
Good.
Oh my God.
So,
When the video first started and you had the
How-
lightning bolt, I'm like, that's like your first video.
I know, but isn't that cool? The guy's even got the video on the triangle of his garage there.
Yep.
I mean, and did you see he had lights on the roof? You ought to see some of his other shows.
All it
It's the
takes is
Boston-
money, Steven. That's all
The
it takes.
Boston Light Show. Bostic. Bostick. Bostic. But yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, I tell you, crazy.
Crazy, man.
But yeah, isn't that amazing? We've got someone here in Vegas that does some good stuff like that too. But yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to do that, and just never got around to doing it.
Okay.
So are we done? Are we done? Should we be done?
Yeah, I
Should we
think
move-
so. As much fun as I'm having, I had kind of a long weekend. So,
Did you?
oh God, yes. And next weekend's going to be fun too because I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and
Oh,
Monday.
good for- Well, hopefully you'll make enough money to buy me the Christmas present. I did not get your Christmas present built. I was building you a Christmas present.
I know, a
just-
girl robot.
Yeah. Oh man, it's not a link. A link now.
By the way,
Open it up.
Andrew, there's a possibility I sent it to you through Discord. That text. Because I shared it from my phone, but I think I shared it to Discord.
He's talking about something else. He was at a mini concert. I guarantee he wasn't at Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I love Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I wish they would come to Vegas again, but you know what? Nobody here in Vegas will put him up and let him do it and do it at a price that's affordable. You can go anywhere else and see it. They're in St. Louis this week, I think, right now. Well, there's two. There's the East Coast and a West Coast. And I know one person in each one. They used to be in the same. It was always the East Coast. I had to see him. But Blas Elias is the drummer. He's East Coast or is he West Coast? I don't know. And then Georgina, I always have to look at her last name to pronounce it correctly. The singer, she's awesome. And yeah, fun stuff.
Which is cool.
But-
She's awesome.
But since it's the end, I thought we would do the word of the year. Did you know
Ooh.
Every year there's a word of the year?
Yes.
But did you know that each individual Dictionary comes out with their own, like Cambridge comes out with one. Dictionary.com comes out with one. The Collins Dictionary comes out with one. Merriam-Webster
does make sense.
And the Oxford Press comes out with one.
Okay.
They can't even agree on one word for the year.
Well, it's the word of the year for that country. Aren't they all from different countries? Oxford's from England?
No.
No? All right.
No.
You know what it is? They should thumb wrestle or do rock, paper, scissors and then make a decision on which one it is.
United States.
Okay.
States.
Ooh.
But these are words that were used or searched the most on their website, and that's how they did it.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought
what do you Cambridge's word of the year was?
What do I think it was?
Yeah. What do you think was search terms or words this last year?
Well, I see a couple of things on here, but I don't know which one's which.
Exactly.
You said Oxford?
I said Cambridge, but
or Cambridge. Okay.
How much you listen.
Cambridge. I will go with authentic.
No, they picked hallucinate.
Okay.
They picked hallucinate.
All right, Goobers is on the show for the last show of the year.
Hey, Goobers. An alternate definition of hallucinating when artificial intelligent computer system has some of the qualities that a human brain has.
Okay.
Hallucination
brain.
hallucinates, it produces false information. That's so stupid.
Okay.
Dictionary.com also picked hallucinate. But Collins Dictionary picked a different word.
Okay.
Getting easier to guess.
Is it your buddy Al?
It is. It's Al. They picked Al. Now, okay. Merriam-Webster. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. There's only 2 words left to get a guess from.
Okay.
Merriam-Webster is the original dictionary that we used in popular schools.
Correct.
So their word of the year is?
Because of the way you're saying this, you didn't go in order. It's Rizz. You did go in order. See? Authentic. Because you were saying that it's the original that we use, so that's why it's authentic. I get it.
You know what Rizz is? You know what Rizz means?
No.
Are you serious?
It's the don't know show. How would I know?
Because we talked about it on the show.
We did?
Oxford Press picked the word of the year as Rizz. And again, we talked about the kids shortening everything. They had to come up with new words. Instead of saying the word
I remember that now, yeah.
Instead of saying the word charisma, they go Rizz.
Rizz, man. Yeah. Like street cred.
Yeah, he said that picture is not a picture from Brussels.
Yeah, I read it already.
Well, you didn't share it with the audience.
Well, it's because when he said that, I was looking to see if I still had it on my phone, and I can't find it. So,
well, of course. Why would you not derail the show and bring up something that you can't show or prove?
But that's incorrect.
Bach. What's that from?
Was that MASH?
It was.
Yeah.
Raider O'Reilly wanted to get with this.
Whenever you don't know how to answer it, just say, Bach, it makes you look smart.
Yep. So there it is, folks. That is the end of the word of the
year. The word of the year.
It ended up as the words of the year. Want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch, like, share our word of the year. Go down to whatever.world, but share our show, enjoy our show, give it others, get it away, be that escape. Relax, have fun. Andrew, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you for being a friend. Even if it's long distance, we don't get to see you as often. Our time spent with you and your time on the show is always enjoyable. So thank you very much for being around. And I did not talk about you yesterday.
He did talk about you yesterday.
Oh, good. Well, we appreciate that. I did talk about you. Say to you, Merry Christmas. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. want you to live every day. And we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and you still amaze me.